Hello everybody and welcome. Sorry for the late start. Spring sports in full effect as that shot no good. 6-6 all tied up here about halfway through the first quarter. I'm Braxton Gans, joined by Jacob Orlick. How are you today?
I'm doing great. We got this matchup between Upper Dublin and Bonner here in the second round of state championship. As Mulroy almost lost it, we got a packed crowd here for this, what is supposed to be a spectacular showing.
Sweet 16 game. Here's Mulroy up top. McLaughlin, wide open Bazemore on the bottom. He loses it.
Upper Dublin has got to take care of the ball if they want to succeed in this game. Bonner coming in, playing strong defense. Upper Dublin has the height advantage. So the two keys for Upper Dublin, I'd say, defense and definitely have to get those rebounds. Upper Dublin playing a man right now. This is shots no good by number 2, but the rebound and the putback by number 0 has Bonner leading by 2.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, it's been a very aggressive game so far. A few fouls. We'll see what the call is here. Did the ref, I believe Bonner's coach just got teched up. Technical foul on Bonner early in this game. Gotta wonder what he was saying down there.
And it's not one of the players, it's the coach losing his composure early in this one. That cannot happen if this team wants to win.
So it's going to be Rhines at the line to shoot 2. Max Berman, can you tell us how reliable he's been? One apologies. Around 70% from the line. That's not good, and it's actually 2. I was correct.
It is 2. In high school basketball, a technical foul rewards the other team with 2 free throws. So Rhines will shoot his second, and the game is tied. So Rhines knocks down a pair after the foul on the coach of Bonner. Upper Dublin retains possession as Bazemore looks to inbound.
Yeah, it's the second PCL team that UD's faced this year. First was LaSalle. Bonner, a very solid team this year. They beat LaSalle, also beat the PCL champs. Judge Mulroy open on the bottom floater. Gets it to go. 10-8.
The eyes are wide open right now for Upper Dublin as they're in sync.
My bad, apologies, O'Hara as well, who they handled with ease. That was in the holiday tournament at Upper Dublin. Foul called on the floor. I believe it's on Rhines.
So a competitive game up until this point with a score of 10-8. Just under 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Upper Dublin leads by 2.
You know, we were told that it's going to be a very, very good game. I believe Upper Dublin played them earlier in the year in a scrimmage. It was a very close game. It might have even gone down to a buzzer beater or a game winner of sorts. Another foul there called on McLaughlin. UD fans not very happy about that one.
We have a student section here at Ben Salem High School. Some people able to make the drive for 40 minutes away as Castronova comes up with this steal. A good defense by number 2.
You know, obviously, the team's gone so far that they've actually gone into the spring sports season. First baseball scrimmage was today, as well as first boys lacrosse. Girls lacrosse started last weekend, and boys volleyball also today. So a very eventful day. You'll see a lot of people showing up late to the game today.
Yes, Braxton, our very own president of the broadcasting club, having baseball today. So
about half our club plays baseball, actually. There's Altman, right wing, decides not to go for it. Feeds it out. McLaughlin on the bottom. Fouled going up, and he'll get to it to strike.
McLaughlin's effort in this game so far has been pretty effective. rewarded getting to the line to shoot 2. As Upper Dublin has a chance to take a 4-point lead with 2:07 to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, already 4 fouls on UD though, so they are in a bit of foul trouble early. As some more fans show up, and we'll just see them layering in here kind of as the game goes on. First shot good for McLaughlin. Second shot, he gets that one to go as well. Taking it up now, Jakeem Carroll, sophomore point guard. Here's Francis. Francis, nice move to his left. Little Euro under the basket. What a shot.
What a basket right there by number 1. That beautiful up and under.
There's Castronova back out, stolen away, risky pass there. There's number 2, Jackson, taking it up, passes it to 4. That was Jakeem Carroll again, hit hard, does not get the shot to go. I'm still up here in my baseball clothes, you know. I rushed right over here, did not have time to change, even though we started about 30 seconds late.
Yes, well, it's pretty impressive that you can go from a full day of school, Braxton, to then playing baseball, and now being at Ben Salem High School, where we are broadcasting our basketball team's state matchup against Bonner today.
Second shot, fans getting loud on that one. It's good. 13 to 12. Apologies, 12 to 12. Look at the scoreboard a bit late there.
So as we expected, all knotted up here at 12 early in this one. The backdoor, Carroll lost it. It's out of bounds in Bonner's ball. Upper Dublin, great ball movement on that possession, just rushing for a shot.
Here's Jackson, he's taking it up. Jackson, and yet another sophomore point guard along the likes of Jackson. That shot no good. Boarded by Mulroy. Mulroy taking it up with some pace. Here he is. Goes to his left. Over to Altman and back out. Castronova, McLaughlin, back to Castronova. Pull up Jay from the elbow. No good. Cross court pass. Pull up 3. No. Too short.
Wow.
Foul.
That is Jakeem Carroll again. No. That is Cam Jackson. Just out hustling all of Upper Dublin, giving them second and third chance opportunities. First one's no good for Jackson. Substitutions for the Cardinals. Noah Cohen checks in. Noah Cohen returning from injury a few games ago. Of course, had the amazing shooting performance.
And, you know, it's impressive enough to come back from what should have been a season-ending injury and his dislocated wrist. But, you know, having 12 points in that game on, I believe it was 60% from deep, that's just absurd. That's something that doesn't really happen often.
Yeah, I think the number was 4 for 6.
So 67%, 7% off.
Upper Dublin's going to look to hold for the final shot in this first quarter, as we have just ducked under 20 seconds.
You know, I'm right here. I'm sitting a design play for either Ryan Mulroy or Noah Cohen. Mulroy can get it inside. You can count on him for the shot, and Cohen deep from 3. Altman, he's going to be the one with the ball up. Too hard on it. There's Castronova, loses it, and nobody's going to get a shot off before the bell rings. UD down by 1, going to the second. We will be right back. First of all, it's already covered by somebody else, and I'm going to be in Disney. Back here for the second quarter, as UD typically does, same lineup to end it, with the exception of Bazemore in for Mulroy, as well as Rhines in for Castronovo. You still have Horace Jackson, Noah Cohen, and Brandon Altman in there. There's Bazemore, picks up his dribble and feeds it back out. Bazemore going in on the bigger man. Pull up off the backboard. No good. Nice defense there by number 0, the senior Devin Nelson. Really nice move. Loses it. There's Altman. Altman feeds it to Bazemore up court. Through contact and good. No foul call.
Defense leading to offense for Upper Dublin. That's the spark that they need. So far in this game, they haven't taken care of the ball that well. And plays like that haven't been going their way. As almost another one. Noah Cohen touched it last. It'll stay with Bonner. But yes, Brendan Ullman with the steal. Bazemore the layup. Upper Dublin back in front.
Carroll, he's slowing the pace up here. Feeds it to Scott. Scott back over to Francis. Francis, he has room to his right. There's Nelson. Nelson back out to Francis. Francis almost loses it, and he does. Wow. Altman gets it up to Rhines. What a play by Altman there. Rhines in the high post. Back out. Cohen for 3. No. Big man bringing it up with some pace. He loses it. Wow. Whoa. It's the crazy sequence of events there.
Off the head of Francis, and it's Upper Dublin's ball. That's spectacular by Rhines to have control to be able to do that.
Yeah, Francis, he looks pretty mad. And personally, I would be kind of mad if the ball got thrown off my head. But, it's a game. I don't think he necessarily meant to throw it off of his head. He was just trying to get it off his maybe back. Anything that can keep them the ball. As that pass nearly takes Jackson out of bounds, they're able to stay with it. Cohen, he's a threat from 3. He gets him jumping, but stolen away. Francis bringing it up yet again to his left. 2 men guarding him, and he gets it to go. Big height advantage works for him there.
Francis on his way to revenge there with the transition coast-to-coast layup. And the ball is lost out of bounds by Upper Dublin.
Horace Jackson loses it, and three starters, I should say, come on to replace them. Key role players here: Altman, Cohen, Jackson out, McLaughlin, Mulroy, and Ragsdale in.
So Altman getting into the action, had that steal, and a few other plays.
Goes up. That should be an offensive foul. No.
Yes, an offensive foul. McLaughlin draws it on Francis.
But it is. What's interesting about this team is normally with duty, they're either extremely undersized or oversized. For example, the last 2 games, they have been the taller of the 2 teams. Against Holy Ghost and against Octorara, they were the taller team. Certain games they're not, like against LaSalle. But this game, they look to be almost exactly evenly matched in height. Each player, when you look at who he's guarding, they're about the same. McLaughlin, Mulroy looking for somebody to get to down low and over to Ragsdale. Ragsdale spins off, pull up J blocked. Carroll with the board, pushes it up. Here's Nelson. Nelson working to his left, guarded by Rhines. Nice defense there. Boarded by Bonner. Prendy, though, back up, foul called. A lot of fouls here early for UD. It's going to send number 5, Scott, to the line.
Played good defense for the first 2 shots there, but then gave up the foul that went up the 3rd time. And we got a timeout. We'll be right back.
Back here, still 2 to go at the line for number 5, Aiden Scott. You know, UD baseball lost to this team last year in state's kind of a revenge opportunity for Upper Dublin High School as a whole. First shot in and out. Winner will advance to play on Friday. If UD wins, there's a possibility they could have their 4th matchup against Lower Moreland or Upper Moreland if they beat York Suburban. We'll try and get that for you. Bazemore pulls up. No good on that. Nelson, guarded by Bazemore. Bazemore, he plays some smothering defense out here.
1 and done right now for Upper Dublin, as Bonner is all over the boards. No call there.
And I think that was a good no call. Both players just kind of tripped on each other. No ill intent from either side. Scott feeds it back to Nelson. Nelson working on McLaughlin. There's a height difference there, one of the few. Mulroy, it's a 2-on-2 here. Numbers even, fouled on the floor. And Bonner doesn't seem happy with it, but I'd say that's a smart foul. When you got a guy like Mulroy, the full head of steam going up, and he's so gentle to the touch at the basket, you know, there's no easy way of stopping him. Sometimes you just have to foul. And it's their first time fouling this quarter, so no foul trouble yet for them.
Brennan Altman coming in for Kobe Bazemore for the Flying Cardinals.
McLaughlin on the inbound. Thinks about Mulroy in the corner. He has to find someone to go to. He gets Rhines. Rhines, he does have a height advantage. A few inches, actually. UD can really use that to their advantage. Pulls up. He was fouled there. No call. Nelson working on a double team. Too much. Put back. Yes, he's been doing everything tonight.
When the first one's no good, it doesn't matter. Bonner all over the rebounds, still in this game. They have a 2-possession lead.
Rhines looking for another foul, does not get it, goes towards Bonner. Now, Bonner's doing something interesting here. They're a bit smaller than Upper Dublin. While they're very similar, they're a tiny bit smaller. So you got 2 big guys, the 2 main big guys on this UD team. It's Ragsdale and Rhines. So what they have to do is they kind of have to say, hey, our big guy, their big guy is number 5, Aiden Scott. They have to say, hey, are we putting Scott on Ragsdale or Rhines? What they're doing is they're kind of switching back and forth. Earlier we saw him on Ragsdale down in the post, but right there we saw him switch on to Rhines, playing some nice defense.
So Aiden Scott shaking up on that last play. That was the holdup. Doesn't seem to be here as he gets the ball deep in the post and lays it up and in.
6-point lead, largest of the night for either team. Mulroy picks up his dribble. They're calling for a walk. I didn't see any. He has Altman behind him in the corner. Doesn't go to him. Rhines for 3 off the backboard. He didn't call bank. It did not go in. Mulroy with the board in. Back out. Ragsdale floater. It's good. 4-point ball game with 3 minutes left in this half.
Upper Dublin working on the interior right now. Altman was standing all alone out there and at the corner, in the corner for 3. No one saw him, but Ragsdale got the layup to go. Upper Dublin down 4.
Timeout called by the Friars, and we will be right back. Back here, coming off of this timeout. Orlick, what are your thoughts on tonight?
No, I think Upper Dublin has done a very good job hanging in this game. Like I mentioned before, they need to be aggressive and they need to get more rebounds. I think they need to limit Bonner to one-shot possessions and no easy layups inside. So that'll be key, defending the paint. Let's see what they can do.
Still have not seen many, if any, subs yet for Monsignor Bonner of Friars. Based out of Delaware County, right next to Upper Darby High School. Going in, some speed, and he gets it to go. That's number 2, Cam Jackson. Just kind of beat his man to the right. Able to use the speed and agility to get past him. Ragsdale open on the bottom, up through contact, no good, 2 at the line. Some fans in front of us not very happy. I mean, with that call, you can't really be unhappy about the refs. That was most definitely a foul.
I would agree. You know, we're playing in a state tournament right now, so there's always going to be
First shot, no good.
people who may be a little louder than the rest.
Well, UD's had some close games here. Their third game here this year, actually. First game against Bensalem, as expected, blowout. But second game, it was their second game against Upper Moreland in the SOL Championship. Very close, came down to the wire. We had that on call. Upper Dublin came back with just a few seconds left.
This high school is 101 years old, Braxton.
Wow. UD, I believe, is about 80. That one, Bonner stays with it. Pushing it back.
Physical basketball.
Restarting it, here's Cam Jackson. He's going to reset the offense. Jab step. To his left, using that speed as an advantage. Nice floater, good shot, gets it to go.
You can see there, Brandon Altman just lost defensively. That was Jackson who did a very good job getting to a spot. Altman.
They gave him a lot of space. I really would have liked to see him make that kind of as a in-your-face move. Nothing there. Loses the ball back out. Here's Nelson. Nelson in the corner. And back up to the PG, Cam Jackson. Throws it off of Mulroy. Does not go as planned. And it hits back off of Jackson. UD ball.
Approaching 90 seconds to play in this first half. Upper Dublin currently trailing by 7.
UD did not really trail at all. They trailed for the first part of the first quarter against Octorara, but other than that, nothing. They gave Mulroy some space, went for the little jumper, did not get it, and a foul on McLaughlin going for the board.
So there's a lid on the rim right now for Upper Dublin. Nothing going down.
We've seen this. This happened at the end of the Upper Moreland game that was right here. They really struggled to get shots up and find good looks. The first half, it was working well for them. So hopefully we're seeing some possible opposite action here. Not playing amazing in the first half, playing good in the second half. 3-on-2 here. They really didn't know what to do with all the extra space as they pick up their dribble on the wide open look. Possibly holding for a last shot here. I mean, no shot clock in high school. When you're up by 7, why not try and make it a 10-point lead going into half? Not even give UD a chance. Nelson. Back over to Jackson. Jackson to 3 in the corner. That's Hargrove. Hargrove has not been in the whole game. He's a sub.
Got to be careful as they might get a backcourt violation.
Yeah, getting awfully close there. Nelson back to Jackson.
UD bringing the double team.
Yeah, definitely waiting for last shot here. That was a good open look, did not take it. Nice little help double team action here. Full court pass. Back out to Carroll. Carroll. He's double teamed now and into the corner. Mulroy. Push foul on Mulroy. 14 seconds left.
Just an excellent job right there by Bonner. Being safe with the ball and draining a minute off the clock. Taking advantage of the rules a little bit here of high school basketball.
UD girls
no shot
ball.
clock.
Although UD girls are out of it, they really would do that. I remember watching them play CB East right here before the guys played Upper Moreland. Held onto the ball for about 3 minutes. Quarter 3, good! Through the contact as the clock ticks under a minute. McLaughlin, almost got it to go.
Shot no good there for McLaughlin, but Jakeem Carroll through the contact, bangs home with 3. It's a 10-point game going into the half. We'll be back after the half. Hello, everybody. We are back here for some third quarter action between the Upper Dublin Cardinals and Bonner, who is currently leading by 10. It was Jakeem Carroll nailing the three-pointer just before the half to put Bonner up by 10. But Upper Dublin looks to cut down this lead. Let's see what they can do here.
Here's Nelson. Nelson, he was really the starter for Bonner in the first half. Cross-court pass, that's the number 2, Cam Jackson. Cam Jackson resetting the offense. This Bonner team has done a great job at setting the pace, really slowing things down and taking any momentum that UD has had in the first half away. They've also been the faster team. Why not the bigger, but faster. That three, good 13-point lead. So shots like that, Nelson's working in. He's already leading them. They have to double team because he beats the man. And then they're able to settle for a wide open three. Not a smart pass there. Stolen away. There's number 1, Francis. Deep three, in and out. He got unlucky with that one. Bazemore, McLaughlin. You won't see McLaughlin shoot all too much. There's Bazemore, wide open look. Too much on it. He was looking for the bank.
I think nerves are just setting in right now for Upper Dublin. Currently down 13.
Nice defense there, looking for the offensive foul. Made Nelson go up. Mulroy 3 contact. No foul called. There's Bazemore with the board. Back up. Stays with it. Out to Ragsdale. Floater. Airballs it. Back to Rhines. How about 4 for $1 on that one?
Upper Dublin got a little lucky there with where the ball landed. But ultimately, in the end, they were able to get the bucket. Tend to regroup here. Francis comes up short.
Floater too short. UD, they have to score here. They have to take advantage of any momentum they gain from it. They have McLaughlin wide open cross court. He was fouled going up there. Nothing called. The refs, they like to blow the whistle a lot in the first quarter. Through the end of the second quarter and so far what we've seen in the second half, they've kind of swallowed their whistles.
You got to put a hand in Carroll's face, as he'll knock anything down. Bonner right now with all the momentum.
Momentum is a huge piece of this game.
He's inside. That was a great move by Cam Jackson. Almost got it to go, but he'll head to the line to shoot 2, and the lead can potentially go up to 13 again.
Yeah, this Bonner team, they're extremely well-rounded, just like Upper Dublin. Almost everybody on this team can score. Everybody's getting to the basket well, spinning off of picks, just getting guys open. They're all fast, so that really opens up opportunities for them.
$13 minutes and 42 seconds to save Upper Dublin's season right now.
Second shot good, extending the lead back to 13, the largest of the day. McLaughlin calling something out, over to Bazemore. Bazemore, contended shot, no good. Really, UD can't get anything to fall. They're good looks. That one's stolen away. As you said earlier, it's like there's a lid on the rim.
Yeah,
it's like you're playing at the park, double rims.
This team needs to find the open man.
Oh, yes! I get excited whenever I see McLaughlin threes. He's not quick to shoot, very selfless, so whenever he takes one, gets me excited, and it could just be a momentum shift for the whole team. That was a walk, not called.
That was Upper Dublin's first three-pointer of the day. Let's see if that'll get him going. But that's Aiden Scott just manhandling Rhines and another defender.
Staring down Mulray as he finished on it, too.
Yes, and a beautiful move has Bonner up 12.
McLaughlin, I'd like to see him take another. There he goes. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Keep shooting, McLaughlin. 6 points in the last 2 possessions for UD, all courtesy of Riley McLaughlin, making it a 9-point game.
Energy and momentum is what Upper Dublin needs right now as they just cut the lead down to single digits. Swipe there by Ragsdale. Francis inside.
No good.
Foul.
UD
no
get
whistle.
the board. No. Backup foul. That's what happens when you're running a full court press on a team like this. As I've said, extremely well conditioned, extremely fast. I mean, this team recruits. I'm assuming that when they're recruiting, they're looking for fast guys. But when you have a fast team and you're able to beat the press like that, it's going to be a 3-on-1, 3-on-2 down in the paint, and you're going to be able to get rebounds, if not just pass around for the shot.
Aiden Scott, the junior, number 5, looks about what, 6'5", 6'6"?
Yeah, also a very young team. I see 3 seniors on this entire roster, and I haven't even seen one of them get in the game yet. So they have Devin Nelson and they have Hargrove. Nice move, McLaughlin on a bit of a hot streak here.
McLaughlin on an 8-0 run by himself right now, single-handedly trying to pull Upper Dublin back into this game. Francis drives inside, and a foul on Ragsdale.
I don't think that's much of a foul, but...
So a foul.
I'm just going back to that McLaughlin little sequence there. McLaughlin, he's averaged 3.2 all playoffs, 8 points in a matter of 2 minutes there. First shot, good. Lucky for that one to go, kind of bounced off of the back of the rim, somehow landed in. Ball kind of died.
Basketball in these types of games, in these high-intensity, high-stake games, is all about momentum. You need to have one player that can break through in clutch time. And right now, that is McLaughlin.
Stays at an 11-point game. McLaughlin, Rhines, he thought he had Ragsdale on the baseline. Ragsdale was cutting across. Miscommunication there leads to the turnover. The Sweet 16 round not looking good for the Cards so far. They're down by 11. And it's starting to come to crunch time. Fourth quarter is right around the corner. Back out and resetting the offense is number 4,
Carroll.
That's Jakeem Carroll.
I feel like we should know that by now. A devastator for Upper Dublin in that first half. As Nelson, crafty move, finishing inside with the right hand.
Nice little behind the back move too, got Mulray going back. All his momentum. McLaughlin another 3, no good on that one. I don't mind the shot, wide open look. Give it to him after he just made 2. Back to a 13-point deficit for the Cards, and it's with under 3 minutes to go in this third. They really got to start getting something going. Pretty low-scoring game too for the Cards.
Yeah, there was a rim on the lid.
Lid on the rim.
Lid on the rim right there for. I mean, there's still a lid on the rim for everyone except for McLaughlin right now. Maybe that could change. Cullen thought about the 3. It's been a long day of school, Braxton.
Yeah. We don't even need a 3 here. Just get something going. You can't have a turnover like that. Foul called on the floor.
And for the amazing season the Upper Dublin has had up until this point, only the 1 loss, this would be devastating.
Devin Nelson, the guy who's been devastating UD all day, actually committed to Millersville, one of the better basketball schools in all of D2. Former UD basketball player Drew Stover, son of Coach Stover, coach of the football team. He played there, won Eastern PSAC Player of the Year this year.
So it's a successful school, successful program.
We're going to stay with you on this. It's only a 30-second timeout now. The last time that UD has made it past the first round of states, that was way back 40 years ago. Last time they won the district chip, 1985. They made it to the Elite Eight, so they made it right past this round. They lost that. If they were to win that, they would have played, it's escaping my mind, I'm trying to think, Williamsport. And I believe they actually had a player who went on to play in the NBA. Not sure who it was, but that's just what I heard. So UD had success 4 years ago. Let's see if this 2025 Cardinals team can replicate the round of 16 that they had 40 years ago. It's going to take a lot, though, in this final 10-minute stretch.
Hard press by Upper Dublin, doing a very good job.
Oh, no.
And the ball stays with
that was right off of
Salem.
That was right off of Carroll. I don't know how he missed that call. I mean, maybe not the best angle there, but that hit right off of his foot, and he's going to hear it now from the crowd. 3-on-2, back out Nelson. Wanted to shoot, decided not to. Falls down, that's off of Francis, and it's going to go UD, so doesn't matter about that inbound earlier. UD gets it, and they need something here. I can't stress this enough. I don't care if it's 3, if it's a 2, even if they just get 1 at the line. They need some form of points here just so they can gain some momentum.
They need to space the floor. These guys need to be confident in their shots if they want to win this game, as we just hit under 10 minutes to go.
2 minutes is plenty of time. Cohen, no good. UD gets the board. Jackson, back out. Castronovo. Cohen walks. It's a very sloppy game for UD. A lot of walks, a lot of turnovers, a lot of fouls.
They don't look like they're settled in. They
Yeah.
never look like they had a chance to settle into this ball game.
Loader good. Bonner actually did win the 5A football championship as well. Looking to go 2 for 2 on the year so far. Baseball team's also pretty good. They could go 3 for 3 if things really go well for them. UD looking to end that. Back out. Jackson, Mulray fade away. Tipped. Going back up. Nice shot. No. Fade away. Difficult release there for Castronovo. And the 15-point lead. It looks like it's going to be even more here. As Carroll gets an open look. No good. UD saved by the bell on that one. Mulray picks it up. Castronovo out. Altman thought about it. Going in. He was grabbed on the way in. Fakes. You could really hear the contact on that one. No foul called. I could hear it from up here. That one tipped out. You know, you can't blame the whole game on the refs when you're down by 15, but I will say the officiating has not been the best in the past few minutes.
Yeah, the officiating has definitely been a little off. 1 or 2 very sketchy calls, but
Can't say that's the reason that UD's
yes,
down.
no.
I'd say that's their own fault, the
Yes.
sloppiness. But
Yes, this game is a
tipped away.
definitely,
McLaughlin, fast break up, easy lay. He gets it.
like I said, this game was 100% in Upper Dublin's power. There's still a quarter to go. There's a glimmer of hope for UD.
UD, if they can just hang on to it, 13 points, another walk there not called. There's Nelson down. Euro step, that should have been a travel. Nothing called by Bonner here. He took like 4 steps there.
Yeah, I cannot believe what I am seeing right now, and I know I'm not allowed to say this, or supposed to say this rather, as a broadcaster, but
You know, sometimes it just gets to a point where I'm not criticizing the refs at all. Like, if I had their job, I can say, hey, I'd make about 25 more mistakes than you, but in a game like this, the calls have to go both ways. And right now, while it's not the reason that UD's losing, I really don't think that they are.
and with these calls, they're not getting a chance to get back in the game.
First shot good, 14-point lead, 18.3 seconds. So UD still has enough time for possibly a player, design shot. Thought I heard a whistle. It was somebody screaming.
15-point lead ties the highest or the largest lead of the game. Just under 10 seconds.
Here's Mulray leading his team to a district championship into Jackson. Jackson getting grabbed the entire time. McLaughlin gets a man to jump in and out. Not the way that UD wanted to end the quarter. 15 points. UD having a bit of referee issues going into the fourth.
We're back at Ben Salem High School for the final quarter of play here in this second round of the state championship.
State Sweet 16 for 5A.
Yes.
The winner of this game will go on to play the winner of Upper Moreland and York Suburban. I believe that game is going on right now. It should be over by now, actually. It was at 6:30. Mulroy.
Fourth quarter just underway here. Upper Dublin trailing by 15. Fast break opportunity for Bonner. And this game is getting out of reach. It's a 17-point lead. Dries inside and tripped up. So that's Rhines. Blocking foul.
I thought they called that on the shot. It's on the floor.
Upper Dublin's going to need a magical 7.5 minutes here.
17 points. Oh, that's been the story of the day. Just nothing goes.
Except for this guy over here, McLaughlin, in the corner. Bazemore up, short.
UD just not making anything. And they're good looks to a lot of open floaters. It's just like that touch just isn't there. It's desperation time.
Not right now. It is certainly not there. And a timeout, I believe, is called by Bonner.
Trying to escape that little trap that UD set, and we'll be right back.
We are back from the timeout in which Bonner called, saving the possession as Upper Dublin brought over a triple team. It's a 17-point game. Upper Dublin has dug themselves in a deep hole, and these might be, and probably will be, the last 7 minutes of their season. Now this is the type of defense I should have been playing all game. Francis drives inside, dishes it, Scott lays it in. And this team dominating right now. And the deflection out of bounds, it'll stay with Upper Dublin. But I think Bonner just wanted it more.
It's going to take a lot to come back at this point, a lot. Bazemore, Rhines, Bazemore. I want to see Bazemore shoot if he has the shot. Rhines for three, story of the day, in and out. Really just not hitting anything. Foul finally called.
Upper Dublin, the student section, and the parents and fans all stunned.
I've also noticed Bonner hasn't really used any subs today. Just kind of relying on their five main guys. They got a man wide open on the right. Don't know why they're not going to him. Nice little trap press. UD's been very good with it all year. Not able to accomplish much with it today against the faster Bonner team. 19 points as the clock ticks down to 6. For Cinderella, it's almost midnight. It is 11:54.
Just about, yes. take the extra few minutes from all the whistles in the game, and it might be 11:45.
11:50.
11:50.
We're inbound here. Ooh, risky pass.
You know, you're not going to win them always. You're almost going to win them never. But this should be a good learning lesson for this team. It's a young team. It's another poor call. Another call is missed. That one, at least, they got right.
UD, if they want any chance, they have to nail a 3 here.
They're going to have to nail a lot of threes, Braxton.
I wouldn't blame this game on anybody. It's just been so unfortunate for UD. Their shots just have not been landing. They've been getting so many good looks, so many good play designs here. Brooks has done a great job. Is that 3 up and no good? And that's all it's been. That's a good look.
Mulroy gets that one to go, but if you're a coach, you know, you can be upset, but you can't be mad. I mean, Upper Dublin doing a very good job.
They called it foul there?
Upper Dublin doing a very good job of trying to create open looks and shots. And they did do a very good job of that, but unfortunately, just a horrible shooting night. Unfortunately, as this one will most likely net in a loss. Bazemore will go to the bench. Altman checks in.
Back out. There's Jackson. Jackson, 2-on-1 foul on the floor. That one was a foul.
Yes,
Smart foul, too.
That was a foul. Francis, though, doesn't matter. No, we will be inbounding the ball. Bonner will, I should say. Yeah, foul on the floor there. And Bonner, all they have to do is hold the ball, like they did at the end of that second quarter.
Oh, wow, what a play there.
What a play is correct.
Timeout call.
And another timeout called by Bonner.
And they're complaining about fouls. I mean, they've gotten every single call tonight. When you're up by 17, I don't think there's a need to complain. UD down by 17, 5 minutes left. We will be right back. Five minutes left, just about. UD down by 17, and Bonner has the ball. They can make it a 20-point lead right here. UD just nothing, no shots have landed for them today. UD usually, I mean, I'd say on average they're putting up like 65 points a game. They've put up 31 so far.
It's like an NBA team putting up 70 points. To put that into perspective.
I mean, it's been great defense. I mean, they've limited Bonner to only 48 points, which for Bonner is very, very few. It's just been the offense that hasn't found the right click. The passing's been great, just a bit sloppy on the passing, actually. But the shots, they found the right shots. I wonder what they've shot from the field today, because it's just been tough. Balls in and out, off the backboard, off the rim. Altman for 3. And there it is. Like, that shot will normally go in with Altman. Altman is an almost lights-out shooter, but
It's open again.
he hasn't gotten anything today. There's Mulroy back out. Nope, stays in, misses it. There it is. Just no shots can land today. It's extremely frustrating. It must be even more frustrating for Coach Brooks. He can't do anything in the foul called. Send them to the line.
So foul call on Rhines. They are now in the bonus is Bonner. So Corey Francis, at the line to shoot 2. Lead is now 18. Francis looking to make it 19. And this is just truly heartbreaking. Upper Dublin with 18 fouls right now to Bonner's 8. Just not playing very smart defense all game. Shot short there from Mulroy. Offensive rebound, McLaughlin. No. They've given us no opportunities to make any exciting calls tonight. Here's Mulroy inside and he gets fouled. So all of a sudden, with 4 minutes left to go in this game, Upper Dublin stringing together some offensive rebounds. No field goals right now, but at least we're getting something. So it's Mulroy at the line. A sign of fatigue. The shot comes up short, and ultimately, so does their season.
I mean, even though UD hasn't landed many of their shots today, Bonner has played great. Their defense has been amazing. I haven't seen a team not take a lot of threes and just been so dominant in the game. Just the driving has been so good. Another foul called. Not sure about that one, as I have not been very sure about most of them, as Kobe Bazemore fouls out.
The first shot is off the mark for Jackson. Upper Dublin's student section still standing, as that's what we do. We fight to the very end. Dries gets fouled. So Rhines, at this point, we're just trading free throws. So maybe it was 11:45 for Cinderella instead of 11:50. The game is not moving very fast now. And when you can make your free throws, that puts the game even more out of reach. On top of the day that they've already had. Rhines, 50% at that trip from the line. And another foul call. Upper Dublin just trying to play some defense here. The hands are up, but no matter what's happening, Bonner's finding a way to get to the line. Just drawing the contact themselves. So Cam Jackson padding the stats late in the fourth quarter. They are now 17 of 21 for free throws on the game, which is crazy. Mulroy gets the pull-up 2 to go.
By the way, when we said the clock had 10 minutes to go, as in Cinderella time, it's been about 20. This game has gone by extremely slow in the past few minutes. As there have been an extremely large number of fouls. UD gets the ball back here. Altman thought about it. Back over McLaughlin. Jump shot. He's left wide open. No. That's just the story of the day for UD. Altman, he has Mulray wide open. They get to him a bit too late. Foul going up. Every foul has been a late call. Like, after the contact, he's already lying on the ground. They wait a few seconds to blow the whistle. Like, they're very hesitant to blow the whistle for Bonner.
Ben Salem High School, about a 45-minute trip.
It's about 28 for me.
From the high school, about a 45-minute trip.
About 35.
About a 35-minute trip. My apologies.
Very out of the way for Bonner. They're way down in Delco. Probably about an hour, maybe even an hour 15 for them.
Yeah.
All the way up the Blue Route, across the Turnpike.
So it's 8:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I like how I'm saying that, like we have people listening in California. Maybe we do.
We do.
Who knows?
Coach Brooks' brother.
Yes. Another shout out to you. Ryan's a 3. No.
He was fouled too. He was fouled going up.
And Francis had a wide open layup down at the other end. And now he can just lay it in. Not too much, nothing too exciting right now about this one. Wish there was. I was very excited the whole school day waiting for this matchup. Got to the game about an hour early in hopes of
That's a walk.
talking to Upper Dublin players and staff. Jump ball is called. Looked like there was a walk on Francis.
That was a walk.
But the refs call a jump ball. Bonner retains possession. Or gets possession. And I cannot believe what I am seeing right now. There has been another foul called. And look who it is going to the line. It's not Cam Jackson this time, but it is Jakeem Carroll, who is absolutely lighting up Upper Dublin from 3 in the second quarter. Possibly the main reason that this game got so out of hand so quick. So no answer for Upper Dublin. That locker room's going to be dead. The season will be over in 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good for UD. 20 with 2 minutes left to go is pretty much impossible. Ryan's blocked. How's that stay in? I mean, that's just an incredible play to keep that in. Extremely athletic. They've been able to beat the trap and press all night. I mean, I haven't seen another team do this. That one is a foul. Reached around.
Bonner fans and family on their feet. The players know it. Everybody knows it. Unfortunately, so does Upper Dublin. This team is going to be moving on to the Elite Eight. They deserved it. They played hard. They fought hard. Despite that missed free throw, they have been excellent from the line. Now 19 of 24 from the line is Bonner. That's better than some NBA teams. Make that 20 for 25.
I think the only one to hit a 3 tonight has been McLaughlin.
Yeah, McLaughlin had a few threes in there. That was it for Upper Dublin.
They normally are nailing a Mulray, best shooting percentage on the team. Ryan, he can knock him down. Obviously, Cohen, he didn't get many looks tonight. McLaughlin, the one guy who you really, coming into this game, wouldn't say he's going to knock down the most threes out of anybody, but yeah, he was the one tonight.
The team just never found a rhythm, never got settled into this game, and it moves quick when that happens. You start to panic.
That's their first missed free throw in maybe 2 quarters. They've been nailing them.
Well, they missed a free throw last trip
Yeah, my bad.
at the line.
They've been very solid on the free throws.
Yes.
I mean, without that, this could be a whole different game.
Starters checking out for Upper Dublin, or so is Rhines at least, as this will be his last.
Mulray.
Emotional there on the
Mulray's had a great career.
bench. Ragsdale, no good.
Mulray and Rhines both had great careers. Mulray starting back as a freshman, coming off the bench, started his sophomore year, led the team to a district championship last year. Unfortunately, they lost. Turns the program around this year, 28-1, wins the district championship, wins the SOL championship. Late foul called. Rhines wasn't even on varsity as a sophomore. Comes up last year, one of the best players on the team, one of the best big men in the area.
My dad has just tuned into the game. I was told to give him a shout out. And my brother.
All shout outs where shout outs are due. Guess last time Zach Dawson been begging me for a shout out, so a shout out to you.
As we get to wind down now, basketball season is over, unfortunately. We get into baseball as Altman off the mark.
All spring sports for you: baseball, softball, lacrosse, volleyball. What an unfortunate game it's been. They're just going to dribble it out at this point.
Props to not Salem, props to Bonner. A perfectly played game, or beautifully played game. Got some crew members worked up here in the booth.
It's been a complete honor to broadcast this team the past 4 years. Also, a shout out to everybody else in the club: Eric, Noah, Ben, shot no good, all the other seniors, Eddie Joyce, everybody that's helped out this year. Also, shout out to Heim, who's helped us out this year.
Yes.
Rabbis.
We're very grateful for everyone.
Clock under 30. It's been great broadcasting these past 4 years of UD basketball, and this year it does not come without an exclamation point. District champions, SOL champions. Wow, what a year it's been. Unfortunate it has to end this way, but it has been a great season. Bonner's going to go on. They're going to play the winner of York Suburban and Upper Moreland.
Yep. Well, that'll do it for us. Braxton, thank you so much for broadcasting this game with me. It has been an honor. You're a great president of this broadcasting club. We couldn't do anything without you. To everyone listening, basketball is over, but we will be back with more sports.
Yes, as Jacob just said, spring sports in full swing starting next week. It's been an honor broadcasting all Upper Dublin sports for you these past 4 years. Thank you for tuning in for one last time. Have a good night.